up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, heads on science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
How's it going, folks? This is Wayne out back with another lesson, and an absolute classic today as always. We've got some vintage Coldplay and The Scientist. I actually thought I'd done this one before and I haven't, and I've actually had quite a lot of requests for this one, so I think this version that I'm doing, for me personally, works the best. This is a capoed up version. Quite easy as well, so I think most sort of advanced beginners could get this one down. And now if you do want the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern, as always I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so there'll be a link to that in the description, also a link in the comments. If you just click on that link, the way that it works, you sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month and it gives you access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 12 months to coincide with all the, you know, the lessons that I've done. And also, you know, the blues and the technique lessons and stuff to sort of coincide with that as well. So what you're waiting for, go and sign up. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Your support is amazing. If you are subscribed and you haven't done already, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell somewhere down there so you get notified every time I post a video up. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Our Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As I always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see, for this version, you're going to want the capo up on the 5th fret, okay? Just while we're talking about capos, as always, I want to give the G7th Capo company a plug. I ordered this capo a few months ago now. It's sort of a custom one, the Generation 3 type. It's a gold one, very bling, I know. I really like that. And it's also got my name sort of inscripted on the top. I don't know if you can see that. But these are great, reliable, durable capos. You know, I've had one for the best part of 15 years, another one that I use for gigs and stuff, and it's never lost its grip, its strength. So it's, you know, probably one of the best capos I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that, you know, as an endorsement or anything like that. They generally are great capos. So with Christmas coming up, if you want to go and check those out, I think, you know, with the name inscripted on the top for somebody, it would make the ideal Christmas present. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description below, so it'll take you straight to the website and you can check that out. Okay, so the chords for the verse are going to be an A minor. We're going to do an F major 7 with a C basin. So if you've never seen me do that before, take a regular F major 7, and all we're going to do is move the 3rd finger to the 3rd fret on the A string relative to the capo. Little pinky will go 3rd fret on the D string. Okay, then we're going to go to a C chord, and the last chord is called a C add 2. All we're going to do on the C chord is take the 2nd finger off. So we get this. Can you hear that? Okay, so if I go around those chords, you'll see how that jars to go. So we've got the A minor, the F major 7, the C, and then the C add 2. want to put that little pickup note on in the intro, so we do the A minor, the F, and from the F we're going to just take the second finger off and we're going to pick the D and then the G string. So we get this little, just before we go into the C chord, okay? So I'm just going to play the chords round and sing that verse so you can see how that gels together. So we got,
come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry, you don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you to set you apart. Tell me your secrets, ask me your questions, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming on tails, heads on science apart.
okay? So when we get into the chorus, we're going to do the same F chord, the F major 7, the C, then we do the C add 2, that repeats, so we do the F, the C add 2, and then we're going to go to a G chord. And then we're going to go into this little link that takes us into verse 2, which is a C, F, C add 2, and that takes us back into the verse again with the A minor, F, C, and the C add 2. Okay, so I'm just going to sing that chorus through so you can see how that gels together. So we got,
nobody said it was easy, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy, no one ever said it would be this hard.
so we go to G there, little stop.
Oh, take me back to the start.
So we got C,
F,
C, and then the C add 2, and then into verse 2.
I was just guessing,
etc. Okay, so all that repeats again. After the second chorus, we're going to go back into the verse chords again, which is the A minor, the F, the C, and the C add 2. That's going to go around sort of 5 times. So you know the ending, so it'll go. And the last time round, we just slow it down a little bit. And we'd finish on the C chord, okay? So that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song. Fairly simple, great one to sing and play though, to stick into your set, this one. One of my, old sort of favourite Coldplay songs, I think. I really prefer a lot of the old, particularly off the first 2 albums, I think. That's when Coldplay, for me personally, were at the best. Okay, so that just leaves us with a strumming pattern. Now it works just doing downstrokes, but if you want to add a little bit more into it, I tend to use a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, and that would work around, each chord. So that's a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. All you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all loved that. You can't beat a bit of vintage Coldplay. And as I said at the end of the tutorial there, for me personally, I think, those first 2 albums that Coldplay produced when they were this little indie guitar band, for me personally, were the best songs. I love those 2 albums. They're up there. Probably one of my favourite albums of all time. And I just think it's, as they've become this sort of big, sort of overblown stadium band now. A lot of people like that, this is just my opinion. But for me, when they were that little sort of guitar indie band, that's when they produced the best songs, including this one. And I actually thought I'd done a tutorial for this one, I haven't. So thanks everyone who requested and pointed that out. I used to play this in my set a lot, so it's quite an easy one, but really simple and effective, this one. So like I say, hope you all dug that. Now if you do want to request other Coldplay songs or anything 50s to modern day within reason that's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar, the easiest way to put a request in is obviously comment below the video, or if you want to find me a personal message over through those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I always reply to messages. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot and I do have to hem it them a little bit. So don't be put off if you have requested a song and I haven't got round to doing it yet. I have got a bit of a list that I'm working through. So like I say, be patient, keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, thanks for your continued support. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed. If you are subscribed and you haven't done already, another way that you could really help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there, so you get notified every time I post a video up and you can keep up to date. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it, but if you want the chords, lyrics and the strumming pattern, not only to this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 12 months since I set the Patreon page up. So there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description, and go and sign up literally for as little as a couple of quid a month and you're going to get access to all that. And it really helps, I think, having the chords and the lyrics, and you know, I certainly couldn't do it without that in front of you. It really helps, and it, like I say, coincides with the lessons. Another way that you could help me out, if you don't want to go down that route but you'd like to make a small donation to show some appreciation, I've got a new feature which is like a little thanks link that's under the video there, and you can just make, you know, just a little donation or however much you want to donate. And what I will say, all the cash or money that I make from these videos generally goes back into the lessons, you know, the filming, the editing and the research, and I'm not joking when I say that. It does take a lot of time, and it does take, you know, time is money, isn't it? So basically goes back into that. Another way that you could help me out, I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone, you know, plays a guitar, they might have just started. Please point them in my direction, I'd really appreciate that. So that just leads me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.